I'm just sitting here cruising through the internets, checking out some videos and stuff, and I came across one. It was a compilation of Tom Brady back against the wall is dangerous. So yeah, that's the same thing you could say about any animal, really. But they brought up this playoff picture, which I found very interesting. So let's let Colin.
If the season ended today, this would be the route to the Super Bowl for Tom Brady in the NFC. I think he wants to stay in this conference. Jalen Hurts, a number 1 seed, would have a bye.
Jalen Hurts, who's 0 for 1 in the playoffs.
All right, so hold up.
Hello, I'd take Garoppolo. Probably take Seattle. Probably. Low in the Niners. Geno would face Daniel Jones. Cousins would face Garoppolo.
Hurts, who's 0 for 1 in the playoffs, lost to Brady.
Cousins would face Garoppolo. I'd take Garoppolo in the Niners. Geno would face...
First off, let me debunk that shit right now. The Eagles is a completely different team than they were last year. And all they needed was A.J. Brown and that big-ass motherfucker they got in the middle of their defensive line. Oh, man. That's why they got to buy. So, yeah, I'm going to debunk that right now to say that, all right, because the team that we beat in the playoffs last year is the number 1 seed, that we're going to have a cakewalk. No.
It's Daniel Jones. I'd probably take Seattle, probably.
Geno Smith, who's never been in the playoffs.
I think a lot of people were saying there might be issues between the two of them. We're watching this offense. They can't run the ball. Brady probably has lost faith in Leftwich, but it's his hug, and Brady says to Leftwich, "We did it."
Look, that's what I was talking about. After we beat the Rams, that was the moment I was talking about where he was like, "Yeah, man, I've been through some shit." That was the moment I was talking about where he was like, "Yeah, man, I know I haven't been myself. I've been through some shit." So, yeah, that's what I was talking about.
And I think the fact that Brady is still there and still fighting, and that Leftwich is still on staff, says a lot about Brady having that guy's back and saying, no, he's the guy. We're keeping him here, and let's roll.
They'd be at home if they won the division. Brady would face Dak. So you start looking around. I would take Geno, and then it would be Hurts against Garoppolo. Again, I would...
So... yeah, clearly, if we took this route, all right, so he said Geno would win, so then right off rip, all right, let me
take the Niners roster and experience to win that, Brady over Geno, and Tom would face his former understudy to get to the Super Bowl. That's pretty darn attractive to me.
I'm not counting them out just yet.
Real football doesn't start till after Thanksgiving.
Tom Brady is going to go 8-9 and then host a playoff game and then go visit Kirk Cousins and then potentially have Jimmy Garoppolo or Geno Smith to go to his 11th Super Bowl, and I'm going to lose my mind.
I mean, it's not far-fetched. It's just been a strange year.
It was 2019. Back and say no.
So are they saying that the Eagles are going to get eliminated from the playoffs? No. Like, the Eagles are going to the championship game. I can tell you that much. Man, they're high. First of all, let me point out, this picture scares me because there are 2 teams on this list that has actually beaten Tom Brady postseason. Yeah, so listen, I'm not getting caught up in the hype from last year saying that saying, oh, well, because we beat the Eagles in the playoffs last year, we're definitely going to beat them this year. No, Eagles got a squad. Like, man, Eagles got a squad. If A.J. Brown is hurt, okay, maybe we can have a conversation about that. But, like, even still, like, no, like, Jalen Hurts is a completely different player than he was last year. So, get out of here with that. No, this is going to be a cakewalk. I mean, it's not going to be a cakewalk. Like, this is definitely going to be hard fought. Like, Jesus Christ. As far as, like, with possible matchup with Geno Smith, we're gonna see how that looks tomorrow. You know, after they do the and when we had the game in Germany. Daniel Jones has been up and down all year, but the Giants as a whole have a winning record. So hold on, let me pull up these standings real quick, because I think the Giants and the Cowboys are actually tied. Let's see. The Vikings have been cooking this year. NFC. Yeah. So the Eagles are 8-0. Dallas and New York are tied for 6-2. Oh, no, they're tied at 6-2. Let's see. The Vikings are 7-1. Yeah, Packers fell out of that division. They're tied with the Bears at 3-6, which I don't know if Justin Fields keeps doing what he's doing recently, what he's been doing recently, it's looking like Chicago might own Aaron Rodgers. And we are currently tied at 4 wins with Atlanta. Luckily, they didn't win Thursday. So, let's see. And the Seahawks are 6-3 with Geno Smith at quarterback. So, yeah, we're going this is going to be this Sunday is going to be the measuring stick. Dallas, that's going to be a challenge because they got a defense and they got an offense once it gets clicking, and they just realized that that Zeke isn't the same player as he was last year. So, or last 3 years actually. So yeah, and even in that contest, the offense really only scored 1 touchdown. So yeah, Brady's lost to the Giants before in the Super Bowl, but hey, postseason, Super Bowl is different. So we'll see where that lays. Kirk Cousins, Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be a fight right here. So right now, I kind of want the season to end right now because we got so many good games. I don't think New York is gonna survive. I don't think they're gonna survive Seattle though. But hey, I need to do a breakdown of all of these guys' records. But nah, I just wanted to come in and talk about this, because I thought this was very interesting. That they thought that they're like, yeah, Tom Brady beat the Eagles last year. No, it's definitely gonna be a fight. Brady, Brady beat Dallas earlier in the season. Again, different monster. And we kicked field goals that whole game until the end, where Mike Evans caught a touchdown. Let's see. The Giants have been playing tough this year. Geno has been showing everybody that he deserves a second chance. Definitely making use of the weapons that Russell Wilson had. Better than Russell Wilson has been using them. So, yeah. Kirk Cousins has found a way to not only keep a job in Minnesota, but also keep also get that big that large sized, supersized bag. And Jimmy G was the starter. Then he was replaced with Trey Lance, and now he's the starter again. So, I mean, shit. Jimmy G took him to a Super Bowl. So took the 49ers to a Super Bowl. So hey. I'm not gonna say that the Buccaneers are just gonna walk through this. I will say every game that we win in the playoffs will definitely be earned. And we just got this spot back last week. So yeah, I gotta see how we perform the next couple of weeks to say, okay, to really gauge and reevaluate my confidence of us in the Super Bowl. I mean, not in the Super Bowl, of us in the playoffs. But in any case, yeah, like I said, I just wanted to come in and talk about that for a minute because I thought that these analysts were high when they said that. But nevertheless, I feel as though I've given an honest and accurate assessment of our current situation. And I've been doing that for the last few weeks. Tom Brady he clearly still has stuff on his mind, but at least the situation itself is resolved. So yeah, maybe like as the weeks go on, he'll get better and better. But in any case, my name is Advance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on everything. I'm out.